Are we back, y'all? I'm showing on my screen we're back now. Please tell me we back now. When did we leave off? Oh, your X-planes have just been a can glued to a ballistic missile. Hey, you know that is quality. Can appreciate. Resume flight. All right. Okay, yeah, I already hit a few buttons, so we're just waiting to hit engage autopilot, and then I can take a step back and talk to chat again. Buffer the raw footage pipeline with adequate amount of gameplay. Dude, right. Oh wait, that's me. Don't read that one. I'm glad we're back. Sorry, my internet apparently has taken a poop. Well, I should move things around just so I can make sure that everything is still streaming. Hey, oh, thank you, Stream Elements. No, not you. It was me. Sorry about the resolution. It's gonna be awful for a while. Your internet also sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I have fiber optic. It should not do this. But I have not rebooted my router in a very, very, very long time. Alright, ignition green across the board. All 5 engines running. Clamps off. And this one I actually don't have to worry about overburn. The original iteration of this rocket, I was overburning the booster engines for like 12 seconds, which would cause super timely, awesome failure of one of them to kick us into a fantastic spin. Yeah, about like 4 seconds before stage sep, so that was also super fun. Advice not to add stuff to a perfect RP1 install. Yes, that advice still stands more or less. Like, this is pretty much an out-of-the-box Express install with no additions made. Watch a stream on a phone, it's Revolution invariant! Yay! That is a nice life hack, isn't it? Live better with Nova. Oh, come on. KSP just like auto-minimized because Windows fucking hates me. It's gonna ask me if I want to update my PC at some point during this stream, because it always does. You added Principia and your PC dies if you don't close everything else. N9 is going to kick the door down because you said the magic words. I had one test install one time with Principia, and like, oh, it was so cool, and I'm like, man, I really want to use this mod. And then after, I don't know, a week or two of kicking it around, I don't know, I saw the size of the save file and the load times, like, whoo, buddy. Made me very sad. RO part bundles are nice to have, though. Like, don't think they're installed with the Express. Really? No, like RO capsules, RO solar, that kind of stuff. Is that what you're referencing? I'm pretty sure they're required. Or at least they're included in the Express install. Although, honestly, last time I did the Express install fully and freshly was, I guess, over the summer when I started this one, so... Oh, physics range extender. Man, that worked your install? That, interesting. Say, I had that on at one point. You know, this was back in the 0.24 days, so anything I'm about to say is completely irrelevant to anything ever. But, you know, back in 0.24, it worked just fine. Everything worked just fine on KSP 0.24. That was the bulletproof version that only could use a maximum of 4 gigs of RAM. So if you tried to modify it beyond that, well, man, that's just overly ambitious. You should cull your expectations. Compress your textures. I had to manually a few months back for your belated migration to PLC. Interesting. I'm pretty sure they came with this one, but things could have changed. I've done nothing but update, which, by the way, I did not update this week because I didn't have a chance to do any testing with anything over the last week and a half. So I was like, if they've changed anything and I'm not aware of it, it's going to shoot me in the face. And I do a perfectly good enough job doing that all by myself. I don't need the devs helping me. Alright, about 5 seconds until booster sep, which is my absolute favorite part of this launch vehicle. And will forever be so, as long as we don't have an engine failure. Let's get the mouse pointer out of the freaking way. Engine cutoff. Staging. Clearing away. Goodbye, you beautiful bastards. Interesting choice of heading you've decided on here. M52, S52 rocket, but okay. You do you, boo-boo. Oh man. Okay. I've now chugged coffee. Did the stream drop out again? I have a spinny wheel. I love when this happens. I really do. God, dude, such a beautiful piece of Twitch. At some point, I don't think it's actually my my internet. You still here? Okay, good. Thanks for the heads up, Nova. Now, so how was everyone else's weekend? I ranted about mine long enough. You're just imagining KSP2 multiplayer and the chaos that'll happen. I really wonder how they're going to, or if they're going to make any attempt to rein in the chaos that is going to be inevitable. I mean, for everybody that's like, let's all get together and build a space station. Yeah, that sounds awesome. There's going to be like 3 of me who are like just flying a plane in circles around the launch complex waiting for somebody to try to go somewhere. And I've got, 15 unguided missiles and a Mach 3 top speed, so let's catch them in that first minute of flight. Yeah, this will be fun. Nuking the VAB. So, like, generally, I don't think it's going to matter. If you're in the VAB and it gets blown up, it'll probably let you finish and even roll out. But if you're trying to go into the VAB and it's broken, it's going to be, you have to spend money to fix this. And I don't know if it's a collaborative thing that everybody pools from the same cache. Someone say nuking the VAB. Totally haven't done that. No one has done that to Matt. Never once. Yeah, won't have to worry about multiplayer for a few years, indeed. So here's where I'm going to take bets. What will come first? KSP2 RSS, not Realism Overhaul, just RSS. KSP2 RSS or KSP2 stock multiplayer. Which will come first? Anybody going to take the over-under on that one? I really want to know. I'm going to say RSS by a lead of at least 1 month. RSS, you reckon? Okay, Carness is in the same boat as me. Cool, cool. Great minds. Something like that. How are we doing on margin? Oh yeah, we got oogles of margin. I forgot this. The only time this flight might struggle with margin is on orbital insertion at the moon. Alright, Ullage Ring is away. The Twin 105 stage, solid light and is burning. Now we can fizz warp. Just strats and blitz. Make light speed flange launcher. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh no, performance loss on one of our 105s. Oh, who's the idiot who didn't angle the engines in towards the center of mass? That would be me. Son of a... Ah! This flight's easy, the margins are great, everything's gonna go fine, guys. RSS should just be a config netcode is a whole other beast. Yep. But if they're, I don't know, if the devs are good, they've got the architecture for the netcode in the background already. Like, it's already there, it's just not accessible. What should make, when it comes time to implement it, should just be like flicking a switch or, verifying it out. But, oh, fuck. Starship IFT1 be like, what? God damn it. Yeah. I'm wondering, like, should I even attempt to do anything about this? And, like, I don't think staging the outer ring is going to bring us any stability. Nor do I know if it's actually going to do much of anything, but... Yeah, interstellar music starts playing. Fucking shit, man. Quick save! Oh, there's your quick save, bro scuff. Yeah, I was gonna eat this one anyway. Just burn till depletion, max those reliability points. Yeah, fair enough. Am I still in Fizz Warp? No, I am not. Yeah, I'm curious to see how bad staging of that of the drop tank is gonna go. Is it gonna get kicked free? Is it going to come back and collide? Are we going to... I mean, there's not enough gimbal on the RDO 105 to really rectify this much spin. So I think any recovery of this flight is kind of a moot point. But, you know, we're not speeding up, but we're not slowing down. We're just burning time and falling very quickly back to the atmosphere. Whee! And, yeah, and we'll definitely fire the transfer stage just to get a few more points on that 0105. Because, hey, why not? And this thing's a pretty capable comsat. It's got a decently high gain on a UHF antenna. My secondary intention for it was for it to be able to relay a signal from the dark side of the moon so that when we land back there, we could have comms. We have a stop at stage 3 in effect, so it's going to stop after this, and then we'll disengage autopilot, because I do want to be able to burn much higher. Just drop it on Carnass's VAB. He's flying out of Kennedy this time, so I'd have to turn around. His VAB is my VAB. I'll not do that. That's punching yourself in the face. Ay, ay, ay. Now, we're going to be atmospheric long before we get to fire the upper stage. So there's really not much that's going to happen here other than twirling to a delightful depth. There's more than one VAB at Kennedy. Man, it's a long way away, though. I don't know if we can get back there in time. Too high up and too far gone. And falling fast. Here comes Atmo. One... Clunk. Oh, yep. Something broke. Alright, disengage autopilot. Guidance kill. RCS to arm. Throttle null. Stage it. Punk. Aim to prograde, please. Or light it up. And fight the spin. Yeah, RCS placed exactly in the worst possible location to fight anybody spinning anything. But we at least have hope now. We're not spinning faster. As soon as it starts to stabilize, I'll switch it over to kill rotation and try to bring our angle up. Maybe we can get back out of the atmosphere. I don't have high hopes. I just don't. We're de-spinning as fast as we can de-spin. Most useless of gimbals. Well, I think we have an idea of an improvement that could be made to the next variant of this. Although, what, we've flown it successfully 3 times? Out of maybe 6 attempts? Oh, overheat warning. Overheat warning. Oh, it's gonna get good. Pop. Pop. This is where part count just really helps everything. The more things to burn off before it gets to your spacecraft proper. Alright. Catastrophic failure. Yeah, I'm well aware. But thank you for that, KSP. I needed another reminder of how catastrophic I failed. Whee! Well, all right. I will have to queue up another one of those. Maybe make a quick adjustment for the engine. And then we've got our magnetometer mission that, should it not fail, we know we can actually accomplish. And that's on our little guy, our 65 tonner. Add 4 more engines. So, oh hey, and here she is, Lunacom's early. Alright, so then let's just drag. Now I want to drag down the ullage ring, which is you. There we go. And let's give these each about 3 degrees. Oh, oh. Okay, this is going. I don't know if that's going to be as easy as we thought because that structured ring is attached to this engine. Interesting. And won it. Engines on engines on engines with engines for engines. I heard you like engines. So we put engines on your engines so you can engine while you engine. Local absolute and 15, way too much. Now we're still gonna attempt this. Dink. Oh, hey, cool, they are linked. So that's about 2 degrees, and that's another one. Sweet. And then we need to rectify this to lock at 90. There we go. All fixed. Why is there so much empty space? Because this is this outer structure is a tank. That tank falls away. But in order for the tank to fall away, it has to clear the gimbal arms of the RDO 105s. And if we made this tank wider up top, it would become shorter. And also, we had tooling for this diameter, 2 meter. And so it was super cheap. Yes, and no more hot dogs. The hot dog way of doing things was out of necessity because the total ship diameter of that rocket is 2 meters. And so, like, really, the RDO 105 shouldn't work for that vehicle at all. I just don't care about clipping the gimbal engines through the fairing just a little bit. Although it's slightly less than legitimate. Save, save. I shouldn't need to tool any part of this, but let me just. Oh God. Yeah, 4,800. Why not? Purchase all toolings. Let's make it just a little quicker, shall we? Boom. There we go. Wait a minute. Is that still a tool all? Didn't I just purchase all toolings? What the shit, man? Why you gotta do this to me twice? It's the Crash 7, not R7. Exactly. It is not this. It's not an R7. We'll put a Mohawk and a wheelchair on it if we have to. We're not getting sued. Alright, and send it to the launch pad. Not enough funds to integrate. Fucking kidding me, right? Shit. What can we sell? We need 11,000 to build this thing? Shnikes. I don't think I have anything I can get rid of for 11 grand. I mean, I could sell off this one, but that's gonna give me like 3 grand tops. How much money do I have total? 3,500. So I'd need to make 7,000. Let's just wait. We can just wait. We got another. Just put a watermark on it. Yeah, it's fine. Just run around the internet, copy striking public footage of it. Because sure, why not? All right. So that's gonna get done rolling out. How close? Oh, we're still in January. So when we're done with this flight, we could probably do one of our crewed flights. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get this one off the ground. You know, like the idea of different people making different boosters, upper stage, and payloads. I enjoy that stuff too. The integration, testing, and optimization tends to kind of mess things up a little bit. Where are we in the course of the day? All right, so it's early night. So our after orbit periapsis will be about here. If we can wait just a little bit, we can make sure that our post periapsis, after we do all of our adjustments, is down here. So we spend the least amount of time behind the Earth. And I think that's optimal for our mission parameters. I did take the fucking contract. Yeah, I did. Dummy. I don't want to collect magnetometry satellite. Here we go. Yeah, we just did this, didn't we? All right. So we're gonna go to current target periapsis of 180 because that's really all we can manage. Please don't fail. Quick saving, engage autopilot, and here we go. Ignition. Engine is green. We are running. Mr. Lazy Crash. You know, fair. So you don't get a motivated person to do a hard job, you get a lazy person to do a hard job because they're going to figure out the quickest, easiest way to do it. We can fizz warp until right about time for staging, and then we'll pop out of fizz warp and hope that all that is high and holy we don't end up with kickflips. We did not end up with kickflips on our second sim of this flight, so we have a big dumb booster. Yes, boosters should be big and dumb. They are workhorses. We just start spinning before staging. Nah, you know, whatever you gotta do to ullage those fuels down, right? Alright. 35 seconds to staging. Pop it out now just to give it time to settle in. Alright, 9 seconds. Please adjust that rate of pitch, friend. I do not like it, Sam I am. Ullage ring, punch in the face. If you keep pitching down, I'm going to start getting upset. There you go. Good job, sweet peas. I'm going to manually kick the fairings off at 100 just to see if we can't work up a little bit more than 20 meters per second of margin on this. Fairings away. Alright, so far so good. It's back in the 2x fizz warp. Let's push on to orbit. Almost, yeah, it thought about it for a second. And then I showed it the back of my hand and it said, wait. I will wait on that. Alright, 2 minutes. And the other thing I'm going to do is to set these 4 by throttle so that we can burn through our RCS propellant on our primary burn instead of after. Which is a little bit more efficient because, I don't know, reasons. 4 by throttle, there we go, that's good. Minute 26 until I need to pop out of fizz warp again. Don't slap the highly explosive piece of technology, please. Valid. But it does validate the statement that this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt them. It's working intermittently enough as it is. We don't need to give it an attitude problem or complex or daddy issues. Alright, 15 seconds until sausage deploy. It's our much more toned down sausage deployment, because we could save a few meters per second, or gain back a few meters per second by dialing out the fuel. Bloop. There they go. Nice and gentle. Perfect deployment. Love to see it. 41 meters per second of margin on the boards currently. Okay, 0105, do your job. No, use let goose on your lap. It's a pitch down tendencies is not a literal attitude. Okay, fair. Yes, it already does have an attitude problem, as in maintaining such. Crash is bad, then you're bad. Oh, I'm bad. Alright, 30 meters per second of margin on the boards. Looks like we've already started to descend. That should be fine. 23 seconds of burn remaining. Hopefully orbital insertion will go just fine. Please, please, please. 15 seconds we'll know. There's camera change and orbit. Yes! 16 meters per second left on the board. I love it. Ascent guidance, you can go away. RCS to arm. Let's group this and stage it. Stage it. Thank you so much. Let's check the map. Where are we? Okay, so I guess we want to kick the burn about here. Ah, but boil off. Do I want to spend 20 minutes lollygagging when our margins are tight enough as they are? The answer is no. Angle to prograde, we're just going to go now. Agreed, Nova. Quick save. Aye, aye, Captain. Quick saving. Angle to prograde. Let's ullage these in. And ignition. Bang. There we go. Burn, baby, burn. This just in, the dumbass. One and off to the moon. No, we're not even going to the moon. We're just going to do some radiometry experiments from high Earth orbit. Probably. One. Main engine shutdown. We're going to let the RCS propellant finish its job. Shouldn't be... Oh, wow, there's a bunch left. Probably could have saved a lot of Delta V by scrapping that down to a single tank. Turns out we didn't need all of it, but hey, here we are. Yeah, we got it up to almost 50... Yeah, I'll say we were under 52 last time, I remember that. And we did have to do another bump on the outside. But we had enough to do it, and that's the point. Boom, fuel is empty, throttle to 0. Let's combine these in. And stage it. Stage it. Insufficient avionics, we know that part. So for right, the avionics are currently off, but we are actually under tonnage. We're going to have to bump the engine to get avionics back, but we're just not going to worry about that until it's time. We got enough battery to get out there, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, oh, and the other thing I did to optimize this was make sure so that the gain on the antenna doesn't work at the peak of its orbit, where it spends the most time. It's probably flown with a single 0105 stage. You think? I mean, we gotta... I don't know, that would require launching to a 3 million kilometer orbit. And Grumpy Space, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Alright, let's get out to where we need to... No, come on. That's not us, is it? No, we got oodles of power. We will be fine. Pop out of this with about 3 minutes to spare. There we go. And when we come back around to prograde, we need to bump the engine to get avionics back. Oh, this would help. Activate avionics. Avionics unlocked. Sweet. Just keep burning on parry insertion. With a bit less fuel aboard the probe, I bet you it's totally possible. Okay, so like, you just go straight from launch and then stage out. Just keep burning on parry insertion. I will say we need to. Let me bring up the contract parameters. Not that one. This one. Yeah. Apogee below 250 million, periapsis above 3 million, and eccentricity above 0.75. Oh, need to fire this engine. And start walking that periapsis above 3 million. So I have to stare intently at these numbers to try to get it as close as possible, because while we do have margin, it's not very much. I pushed really hard to be able to accomplish this mission on the 65-tonner. Parry requirement is probably a no-go with this tech. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured out last time we streamed. I was like, yeah, no, I can't launch to a 3 million insertion orbit at all. And then try to circularize it out and get the eccentricity requirement with an engine that can only be lit once is just way beyond my skill level. I'm sure there's somebody who can do it. I'm just not that person. And 7, 8, 9. Shut it down. Shut it down! Keep your mouse out of the MechChev window if you want to be able to do anything, you moron. Alright, now we need to angle into the sun. Down, execute. And when we get back around to our perigee, we will need to adjust because our eccentricity is no bueno. Better tankage avionics and bipropellant RCS, though. Yeah. Like, could this mission be done on a 65-ton LV today? Oh, yeah. It probably could have been done with actual 1964 tech, but we're in, like, the 50s still. Alright, are we... Hey, what? Oh, there's Saturn. Hey, hi, Saturn. Think we're angled in. Let's go ahead and shut down avionics again just to make sure we don't bleed off a bunch of battery whilst we make our lap. And let's keep this open so we can monitor our electric charge on the way back down. Good, it is going up, up, up. Fantastic. And so now we just gotta burn until our eccentricity as well is within the requirement. How much fuel do we have left? 59 seconds. Shit. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Last time we came into this, we had like a minute and 5 seconds. Far side, lunar landing, and bloody performance loss. Oh no! Aren't those just the best? It's like, I don't know. Would you rather lose ISP or thrust? Alright, coming around to prograde, 22 seconds to perigee, so we're just going to light it up as soon as we get there. And, oh man, please have enough. Please, please, please. I love it when I can pull it off in a sim and then I get out here to actually fly it, like out in front of people. It's just like, yeah, nah. Not today, friend. Got lunar orbit, and I only have 1,000 meters per second left, so it's a bloody expensive orbiter. Dude, what? Do far-side lunar landing by just going lunar direct. You don't need to be in orbit. You can get to beyond 80 degrees by just straight shotting it. I mean, if you have to do it, your life already sucks and you've made plenty of mistakes already, but it's very possible. All right, 26 seconds remaining. We're at 7.42. Come on, baby, you can do it. 5, 6, 7. Come on, come on. 15 seconds of fuel. 9. You can do it. And 1 for the margin. Done. Yes! Advanced sundown. Execute. You must get your panel into the sun, friend. Timer is timering. Yes! You did not know this? Oh yeah, you just got to get beyond 80 degrees. Hold on. While this is re-angling, let's zoom out here for a second. So right, focus view, zoom in. See where this line meets the moon? Anything on this side is the near side, like, 90 degree. You need to land on like the 80 degree margin on the back plane here. So if you get your periapsis real low, like down here or down here, and get it below 10 grand, you just burn for broke before you pile into the pavement, and you're good. The problem with comms, yeah, that's the big one. That's the actual point of the mission, is to have a comm relay in orbit. That's the secret they don't tell you. This is, hands down, the absolute truth, Tyrannosaurus. Alright, are we angled in? I would really hope. Alright, shut down avionics. Let's just make sure nothing dumb happens. And let's see how our batteries react to our time behind the Earth, which is long enough, but we get our charge back pretty quick. So let's let this take a lap or two and just see what the trend is on the battery. Excellent. That's perfect. I love it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, looks like we are losing a little bit. Our scientists just made a breakthrough. We now have access to the infrared radiometer experiments. Yay! We can fly the rest of the missions for this this program. Dude, that's awesome. It's been 2 days. No, don't sing the Bare Naked Ladies. Do not, do not, do not. Leader retired. Oh, dude, no. Sergei Korolev has retired. No wonder our program sucks. First lunar orbiter uncrewed. Yeah, we got that one. And 50 applicants. We already dealt with that. That was weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Let's check on this stuff so we can see what we have. What day is it? Oh, it's 2/6. So a couple more days before we actually have to do much of anything, until June when our astronauts are ready to go again. Lunar comm relay with Principia is fun. Oh, jeez. Are you using Principia on the new KGR Redux save? Dude, that is rough. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Alright, we need to start adjusting the angle. Let's just go ahead and do it now. Activate avionics. Get back into the sun, please. You only got to do a little bit here, friend. Just a little bit. 20 days to go. Damn. Oh, man. Y'all are just straight masochists. It's 2:25. How eager am I to sit out here and just let this contract complete just to be done? No, I could be building rockets. Back to the Space Center. We're wasting time. The stream has retired. Has it again? No. Max graphics with RP1 is only 16 gigs of RAM is fun. Oh, that does sound like fun. That sounds like seconds per frame. Love the lag. Lean in. All right, what were the other contracts? Gravimetric, that's optional. Infrared radiometry. This was going to be the next one I was going to figure out. Apogee below 1,000,000, periapsis above 500. Eccentricity, yeah, so this is basically you fly to a 500,000 kilometer orbit and just scan stuff. But you gotta get infrared stuff. So this was my infrared sat. Let's pick that one up. And Chenkov detection beyond LEO. This one I haven't tested for, but it's the kind of the same parameters between 200,000 and 500,000, but eccentricity has to be above 0.75, so can't fly them on the same rocket, and 45-day endurance. So this, I think, will just change out the science on our OOF mission. You can somehow run at 120 frames. Got a 2040. Ah, well, that's how. All right, so let's. The Gravity. I swear I have one built for this. I didn't know it was optional, but you know what? Let's just do it anyway, I guess. Why not? Because I think I have one already built for it. Inclination above 50. Apoapsis below. Oh man, yeah, really specific orbital requirements here. Basically a circular orbit at just above 1,000,000. I remember testing for that one. So first things first, babe, open your purse. We gotta build our replacement lunar orbiter. The fact that you have a CPU that's 2 times better than average, it, might have something to do with it. The problem with your coffee getting cold is that then you drink it quickly, and then you're wired as hell and you really have to pee. Okay, so we are looking for the M52, even though it's an S52. And I have Lunar Lander 5 in here somewhere. I should tool that up and get it going. M52, TU-25, Lunacoms early. Okay, and this is the one that has more sciencey bits on it, but it obviously not tooled. So let's load this up. It should be tooled and ready to go. We just gotta build it again, build our replacement for it. Because yeah, this is the one we already flown. Cool, cool, cool. Integration time, 183 days. Dude, why? Fine. We need to hire some engineers, I suppose. Save. Launch it. Failed editor. We're at the wrong launch pad.